Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today, I get to share with you this book called Tad and Dad Words and Pictures by David Ezra Stein. This is the story of Tad and Dad. And Tad loves his dad. He loves the croaking sounds that he makes, and he loves that with each day he grows a little bit bigger and a little bit more able to do the things that his dad can do. But at night, when it comes time for bed, Tad gets tucked in, but he finds his way to his dad's bed instead. And as time goes by and Dad has a harder and harder time sleeping with Tad there, they have to find a new normal and a balance that will work for them both. This charming story will appeal to children because of the humor embedded within it, and to the grown-ups who love them, because inevitably there are some of those kids who do end up in bed, just like Tad does. So the story itself has not a whole lot of text, but it has enough that it's good for upper toddlers into preschool ages, especially those who are starting to kind of figure out how to sleep on their own, or whether they'd rather sleep with mom or dad. So the story has a lot of watercolor illustrations, really charming emotions depicted on the faces, and a lot of humor embedded as well. So readers will appreciate all of the things that come from the frogs interacting with one another, especially as Tad is doing silly things to his dad at night, and the colors reflect the landscape in which these frogs live. So you really feel like you're in a lily pad pond with these frogs as you're going through the story, whether it's daytime or nighttime. There are visible paint strokes as you're going through as well, so it gives it a really organic quality that will appeal to young readers. You have a bit of dialogue intertwined with the primary narrative also, so you have lots of elements to work into the story and opportunity to add voices for those readers who enjoy doing so. Best for a home read, but a read aloud nonetheless, because of the intimate nature of the story and the fact that readers will mostly appreciate reading this with their grown-ups. However, it does fit into a classroom setting as well if you just want to add a little bit of humor. If this sounds like a great fit for you or for someone you know, I hope you look for it wherever you get your books.